Hey Zach! So this has been another not particularly eventful week. Like, stuff has happened, but it's not been a lot. Anyway, let's go. Last Thursday, I met this guy by the name of John. He is another INTP, the Myers-Briggs Personality Type Indicator Test. If anybody doesn't know what that is, I'll stick a link in the description. I am also an INTP, Zach is an INTP, etc. There are INTPs in the world. That specifically means we're introverted, intuitive, thinking, and perceiving. That just indicates some broad things about our personality, and then you can go more in depth with close analysis and stuff. It's pretty cool. In true INTP fashion, in what I like to call encyclopedia building, we talked for like 4 hours, which was pretty crazy. That's the longest I've talked to like anyone since I've gotten here. Not the longest in total, of course, but the longest at one time. Monday, we started a new unit in my language myths class called Technology and Language. We're mostly discussing texting because that's been pretty widely studied, but there are other things to consider when considering language and technology, like Facebook or Tumblr or Twitter or things like that have different restrictions on what you can do or just desires for speed. It's been really funny to read about studies and what they call text speak. I mean, seriously, why some of the abbreviations? It's crazy. I suppose if you just looked it up, texting studies, pretty much, texting studies, you find lots of things that are quite amusing. It's been fun to discuss it in class and get lots of different people's opinions, and we're fairly widely ranging in age. We don't have any very old people in that class, but we have lots of age range, and it's been interesting to see what different people consider good texting, bad texting, who abbreviates, who doesn't, things like that. It's been kind of funny because, you know, I can text paragraphs and essays to people. I have texted people with like 4 paragraphs in a 13 text long text, because that is as long as you can do on our phones, is 13. Of course, I'm pretty wordy. If you remember from this summer, I was watching a show called The Legend of Hua Mulan. Now that I have more experience in Chinese, of course, because this is totally more experience. I am so much better at Chinese than I was this summer, yes. I'm still quite bad, but I have some technical experience in Chinese now, and I have enjoyed being able to pick out words and things like that. I'm watching with English subtitles though, because although I know the story because I've seen the whole show, getting the specific dialogue is nice. So remember the Institute Service Corner from those hats that I made? We have been making rice neck warmers, the polar fleece with rice in it as a neck warmer for the Salt Lake City missionaries, and we're putting tags on them that say many are cold but few are frozen. Apparently they made them a couple of years ago and they were very popular, and they've been asked for again, and we didn't have anything particularly urgent we were doing, so we agreed to. And yeah, I cut stuff because they have those roller cutters, you know, because I'm in mortal danger whenever I touch scissors. I haven't really been sewing because you know I can't sew a straight line. We're doing this other project that's animal books, and we are coloring them. We're mostly doing quality control at this point. They asked some young women at camp to help, and some of them just don't. They spend like 5 seconds coloring it. There was this fox. I don't have a picture of it. I should, but I don't. We threw it away. There's this fox that has like, it's the fox outline that's printed, and then somebody decided that scribbling over it with a red colored pencil counted as coloring it. I have enjoyed getting better at using colored pencil. Apparently I'm impressively good at saving things. They have declared things unsalvageable, and I'm like, no, I can fix that. And I take it and I fix it, and they're like, whoa, and I'm like, I do art. I'm not an artist, but I do art. I understand color and I understand how to use colored pencils. Anyway, that's been the big things in my week. I'm going to edit and then probably go eat dinner. Zach, have an excellent week.